Congratulations on your child's upcoming graduation with the class of 2021. Commencement marks a milestone in the lives of our graduating seniors, and it's the school's way of honoring each student who has met all academic, financial, and other requirements and obligations. I understand that this is an exciting time for you and your family. Our faculty, staff, and administration want you to enjoy this celebration amidst our current pandemic. As such, I ask for your continued support in helping to ensure that the commencement ceremony for the class of 2021 can proceed without any unnecessary interruptions and distractions. You can do this by first reviewing and adhering to all of our commencement guidelines that were recently mailed to your homes, highlighted in this presentation, as well as those shared out in my letter to all of you dated March 10th. Secondly, I ask for all of your assistance in reminding all of our friends and relatives that this event is a private event. Therefore, no persons other than the graduate, their 2 household member guests, and limited staff, volunteers, and special guests will be allowed onto campus. There will be no exceptions. There will also be increased security and HPD presence on site to ensure that this event remains safe for all participants. Lastly, we're in the home stretch. Please continue to work with your child, our teachers, and staff to ensure all requirements and obligations are completed by their deadlines. We are blessed with the opportunity to have this limited in-person commencement exercise for our graduating class of 2021. And we appreciate everyone's cooperation to help ensure that we can make this event the most positive, safe, and memorable experience for all. Aloha.
Kapolei High School's 18th annual commencement exercises will be Friday, May 21st, 2021 at 6 p.m. here at the Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex.
Introducing our senior class advisors Vela Helenihi and Ms. Joyce Amina Akau. Our senior class officers, President Jilize Williams, Vice President Taylor Alagao, Secretary Ilikia Gould, Secretary Rafael Hernandez, and Treasurer Nisa Fuentes Ikehara. Each graduate must clear any and all obligations to the school, including outstanding fees, borrowed Chromebooks, hotspots, and lost textbooks, no later than Monday, May 17, 2021. Each graduate must have ordered their cap and gown from Balfour.
Graduation stoles, honor cords, valedictorian medallions, and National Honor Society stoles will be available for pickup on Monday, May 17th at the Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex. You must have an ID for name verification with signature. Graduates must come dressed in their cap, gown, and stole and regalia. Each graduate will be allowed to bring with them a maximum of 2 members from their household to the event. No additional guests will be allowed.
Hello, Kapolei High School graduates and guests. My name is Lisiate Heimuli, the School Safety and Security Officer. I'll be talking to you about what to do when you arrive here on graduation day. Graduates will enter from 2 different locations depending on your last names. For example, if your last name is from A through L, you would drive and enter through the gym side cattle gate. If your last name is from M through Z, you will enter through the front of the school at the farthest gate near Kalpe'a. Once you arrive at your location, a wellness check and temperature screening will be conducted. Anyone who is COVID positive, exhibits COVID-like symptoms, or has been directed by the Hawaii Department of Health to quarantine will not be allowed to enter. Only 1 vehicle per graduate will be allowed to enter school grounds. Graduates and their 2 guests must arrive in the same vehicle. Once checked in, please follow parking staff to your stall and wait till KHS volunteer arrives to escort you and your entire party. If any graduate and their maximum of 2 guests do not drive to the school, an example, because you're walking, you must contact the school at 808-305-8000 no later than Tuesday, May 18, 2021 to coordinate special arrangements. Walk-ins will enter through the marquee opening near the front of the office and will need to check in near the flagpole. A detailed map will be available to everyone real soon. If you have any questions, please call the front office at 305-8000. Mahalo.
Each graduate and their guest maximum of 2 members from their household will be seated together on our stadium field in assigned seats that are socially distanced, minimally 6 feet apart. No intermingling between groups on the field will be allowed. Graduates and their household guests, maximum of 2, are encouraged to bring their own water bottles, umbrellas, and alay. All other items such as signs and balloons will not be allowed into the stadium. Once the ceremony begins, all umbrellas must be closed and placed under the seats as not to obstruct the view for all attendees. There will be no person-to-person contact during the celebration, for example, shaking hands or hugs. The household members will be allowed to give a lei only to the graduate whom they arrived with to the ceremony, and only after the graduate receives his or her diploma and prior to exiting the stadium field. No one will be allowed to stand or intermingle during the ceremony and must remain in their assigned seats. 477 graduates plus their 2 graduate guests, which will be a total of 1,431 graduates and guest chairs. We also have 75 volunteers and 15 administration. All graduates and 2 guests will be seated on the field, 3 chairs together, 5 feet side by side.
Aloha, I'm Darren Madela, your Student Activity Coordinator here at Kapolei High School. All graduates and guests will be seated on the field, 3 chairs together, side by side. There will be 221 girl graduates that will be seated on the left-hand side of the field and 256 boy graduates that will be seated on the right-hand side of the field. We'll have 20 rows from front to back with 7 feet spacing between the set of 3 chairs. Each row will consist of 13 sets of chairs on each side of the field, with the center aisle will be 14 feet wide.
Kapolei High School's graduation ceremony is closed to the public. Only the graduate and a maximum of 2 members from their household will be allowed to attend this event, and in 1 vehicle. For those who cannot attend, we will be live streaming this event on our Kapolei High School YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/Kapolei High TV. If you have any questions, please call 808-305-8000 or email joyce.amina@k12.high.us.
Mic check. I'm good.
Check 1, 2, check. But the Pro City one gonna be same. Yeah. Just ours changed.
Oh, yeah, no.
Come down to G109.
I know you're gonna dig this.
G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Competition blow back, feel the hurricane. He go hard, bleed black and teal. Hurricane. You hear them screaming and shouting, it's cause they know that we coming and can't do nothing about it. I'm saying we've been looking for a reason. It must be hurricane season.
Come down to G109.
The Hurricane Sports Network presents exciting OIA softball. Join us online on Friday, April 30th at 3 p.m. as your hometown Kapolei Lady Hurricanes slug it out with the visiting Lady Chargers of Pearl City at Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex. Welcome to today's OIA softball action. Majesty Moisa in the circle for the Kapolei Hurricanes. If you're just joining us today on the Hurricane Sports Network, this is Darren Hernandez with Lisiate Heimuli bringing you OIA softball action. Beautiful strike thrown by Moisa. The Pearl City Lady Chargers comes to town. And at the plate, number 15, Darren Fujioka, senior infielder. That ball high and outside. Our plate umpire, Ace Isal, and today's base umpire, Leroy Silva. A pop fly to center field, and that is caught for the first out. Beautiful catch out in center field, tracking the ball down nicely. And that's number 1, Alexis Rochelle Ramelb, the senior. So 1 out for the Lady Hurricanes. Moisa doing a great job thus far in the circle. Moisa inside pitch. That's a ball. And for the Lady Chargers in their white and purple, that's number 12, Drew Hashimoto. Drew Hashimoto with a base hit down between the shortstop, and Ramel comes up and gets it. A nice single hit by Drew Hashimoto, the left-handed hitter. Great contact made. And up now is Tiari Hernandez, infielder with a great last name, and she is the third batter here for the Lady Chargers. Moisa swinging a miss and an attempted steal, and safe at second is Drew Hashimoto. Doing a great job. We got 1 out and 1 runner at second base with Tiari Hernandez now. Count 1, 0 balls, 1 strike. 1-1 to Hernandez. We'd like to take a shout out again to both teams and coaches. We're going to get into the specifics of each program in a minute. Nice, beautiful hit right down the third base line. That's going to be an RBI for Hernandez, a stand-up double. In comes Drew Hashimoto for the first run, and it's 1-0 early on. Lady Chargers, top of the first, making some noise here. And our next batter is number 10, Jewel Larson, plays catcher and infield. She is a senior. One of 6 seniors on the squad. Ball 1. Tiari Hernandez at second, looking to advance there. Beautiful contact made to center, and that's going to be another base hit. Great job by Jewel Larson. Great contact made. And now Tiari Hernandez at third. So you got runners on the corner here in the top of the first with 1 out, and the Lady Chargers making some noise early here, making a move. And at up to bat now, number 13, Lainey Honma, the left-handed hitter. She is a junior. A swing and a miss, a stolen attempt, and that is going to be safe. And an attempted run home, and Tiari Hernandez makes it home. It's going to be 2-0 Lady Chargers here in the first. Still 1 out, Lainey Honma at the plate. Pearl City coaching staff checking to see if their runner is okay after that sliding attempt and stolen base there. So Pearl City early on doing a great job on the bases. Called strike. And Honma, the utility infielder, outfielder now, with a chance. That's going to be ball 2. Great contact made all the way back to right field, and the catch is made. The throw to third is not in time, so the runners advance to third. You got 2 outs. And a beautiful catch out there by Namahea Chun. And up to bat right now is number 16. No, check. Strike called. Number 26, excuse me, and that's Josea Iriarte. Iriarte, a senior, plays a pitcher and infield, so very versatile athlete. Moisa delivers outside for a ball. We got 2 outs, 2 runs scored, and a runner at third for the Lady Chargers here in the top of the first. Called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lady Hurricanes facing a deficit early on here. Lady Chargers doing a great job here early. That's going to be outside for a ball. And just the bats are just, they're doing a great job swinging their bats, making contact, very aggressive on the bases. Moisa outside ball. Count is full. 3-2 is the count. Iriarte at the plate with 2 outs and a runner on third. Foul tip off the right side. Big spot early here for Moisa, trying to stop this Pearl City threat. Full count. Another solid contact, but foul ball into the canal next to the softball field. Again, if you are just joining us, welcome to Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex on the Hurricane Sports Network. We have OIA softball action. That's going to be ball number 4, and now you got runners at the corner, 2 outs. And at the plate, number 17, Julia Oshiro, only a sophomore, the outfielder. And we have a courtesy runner, number 3, Hayden Yamaguchi, coming in for the pitcher. She will be at first base. So we got runners at the corner, 2 outs. Moisa here trying to stop the bleeding and hopefully get this last batter out before Pearl City can score anymore. But credit to Pearl City. They came aggressive. They are running the bases aggressive. Great ball placement with their hitting. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Julia Oshiro, the sophomore. Attempted steal at second, and that's going to be out, the third out. And Rochelle Tuifal with a great throw from the backstop. Shortstop made a beautiful play for the third out. And after the top of the first inning, we got 2 scores, 2 runs coming in for the Lady Chargers. They lead 2-0 here early. What do you think about the Pearl City attack thus far, Lisi?
They came to play, Coach. They came to play, Lady Chargers, here today.
a minute, let's take a look at the Pearl City Chargers. Their principal is Joseph Halfman, athletic director Reed Shigemasa, head coach Chad Obara, assistant coaches Tyler He, Kyle Shimabukuro, Todd Shigeta, and Dennis Tasaki. And you can see their roster here: Hayden Yamaguchi, Kiana Callion, Maya Grotto, Jewel Larson, Grace Kikuchi, Drew Hashimoto, Lainey Honma, Abigail Arabal, Taryn Fujioka, Julia Oshiro, Amaris Kabato, Kelsey Onomura, Tiari Hernandez, Josea Iriarte, Candice Bagay, and Jasmine Williams. Leading off is number 12, Jersey Liana, the sophomore. And on the mound for in the circle for the Chargers, number 26, Josea Iriarte. Iriarte, beautiful pitch right down Waimano Home Road. A high pitch, great contact made, and that's a nice play by the shortstop for out number one. And Taryn Fujioka, the shortstop, up next for the Lady Hurricanes, Puakea Milbourne. High and outside, ball one. Ball high and inside, ball two. And Milburn, very versatile, can play on the infield, can be a catcher. We've seen her do a lot thus far in this beginning stages of this season. That's a dribbler off the ground, and that's going to be 3 balls, no strikes. So Milbourne with a chance here, ahead on the count. Ball, oh, is this going to be a strike called? Inside pitch. Strike call is going to be 3-1 now for Milbourne. Contact made. Foul ball off of the backstop. One out. Lady Hurricanes down 2-0 in the bottom of the first. Beautiful, solid hit, and that time caught for the second out by the center fielder. Beautiful play. Lainey Honma, The center fielder doing a great job. And the pitcher, Majesty Moisa, up to bat, the lefty. Well, the left-handed hitter, I should say. That's going to be ball one. Moisa at the plate. Moisa at the plate here. Outside pitch. That's ball three. Moisa the pitcher now. And it's a called strike outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 down. 2 outs. Moisa, the pitcher, battling here, trying to make something happen for the Lady Hurricanes. That's going to be ball 4. Moisa will take the bag at first. And coming in is Moani Ioane, playing left field today. And coming in for the pitcher, number 5, Jayla Mercado, as the courtesy runner. Foul into the canal, and Iriarte doing a great job thus far, except for this walk. High pitch, swung on and fouled. That's a strike right down the middle. Beautiful pitch by Iriarte, and it's going to be 0 balls, 2 strikes for Ioane. Swung on and miss, and that will end the side and end the threat for the Lady Hurricanes. They leave 1 runner on. No score for the Lady Hurricanes. It's going to be Lady Chargers 2 and Lady Hurricanes 0 at the end of 1. And let's take a look at our Lady Hurricanes. Our principal, Wes Shinkawa. Athletic Director, Darren Camelo. Head Coach, Kiyoki Bihik. Assistants, Ensign Quapo, Sam Milo, Eldon Bolahau, Andy Alfonso, and your stat people, McKenna Yoshinobu and Laura Bihik. Athletic trainer, both athletic trainers here today, Shanoa Negrelli and Alex Lowe. And take a look at our roster. Alexis Rochelle Ramel Puakea Milborn, Ellie Ishikawa, Carly Gabailo, Jayla Mercado, Namahea Chun, Carly Ann Kainoa, Jenna Kasuga, Majesty Moisa, Kanina Kalahiki, Jersey Liana, Jersey Leonard, Aleva Ena, Larshel Tuifao, Moani Iowane, and Jaden King. Moisa batting to number 17, Julia Oshiro, the sophomore outfielder. Strike. Wide and outside. Strike. Count is 1-1. Oh. Ball, and Julia Oshiro, just a sophomore. 2 balls, 1 strike. Moisa, and that's tipped over the backstop. Ball 4, and Oshiro goes to first base. And at the plate, number 8, Maya Grotto, only a freshman, playing up here with the varsity and doing a great job. Stolen base attempt, and safe. Oshiro's speedy and aggressive, and Pearl City has been very aggressive with their base running, and it's paid off. 2-0 lead for the Lady Chargers. Called strike outside. The freshman Grotto, the infielder. That's going to be ball. Stolen base attempt at third. And safe. And number 17, Julia Oshiro, showing her ability to run, great speed. But it's not just speed, it's awareness, great awareness of when to run and when to steal. That's going to be ball 4. Oh, that's going to be a called strike. That's a called strike with no outs and a runner on third. Full count here. Moisa outside, ball 4. We got runners at the corner now with no outs. A big opportunity here for the Lady Chargers. And number 27, Candice Begay, the infielder, also plays catcher. Moisa outside, but a stolen base attempt, and again, Pearl City doing a great job of being that aggressive base stealing team that they can be, and they're really showing their chops today. I mean, they're doing a great job of advancing runners, stealing bases, taking big leads off the bag, and their speedy base runners really doing a great job here. That's outside for Bagay. Candice Bagay, the junior. Strike. That was a beautiful rise ball by Moisa.
2-1, 2 balls.
Beautiful hit to the shortstop, and that's going to be a beautiful play made. And that's Liana to Enna for the first out. So nothing changes for the base runners. We still got 2 base runners on, but great defensive play by the shortstop Liana and the first baseman Enna. At the plate now, number 15, Darren Fujioka, the shortstop. That was an inside called strike. Another inside called strike, and Moisa now starting to put it together here in the second inning. Nice contact made, but foul. Zero balls, 2 strikes. Moisa ahead of the count here now with 1 out, trying to get out of this situation with runners at second and third. A high pop fly to center field, and Ramel comes all the way in to make the second out and keep the runners holding on their prospective bases at second and third. So Moisa here doing a great job of getting 2 consecutive outs, and now 2 outs. And Drew Hashimoto, number 12, looking to hit a ball in a gap and get some movement here. Foul. Moisa inside pitch nearly hit Hashimoto. Count is 1-1. Inside pitch, ball number 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Hashimoto crowds the plate here. Nice contact, beautiful pitch. Tuifao doing a good job of catching the ball off of the ricochet. Another foul ball. We're going to need a couple of buckets of balls. We have so many foul tips so far, and it's only the second inning.
$5 each ball there, Coach.
Inside pitch, ball 3, and now we have a full count with 2 outs. That's going to be 2 strikes. Yeah, we have a full count. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. And another foul, this time to the right baseline. Drew Hashimoto. High pop fly behind the plate. And that's going to be foul. And Drew Hashimoto seems like she's been at the plate for 10 minutes. Yeah. And she's really battling Moisa here in this clutch situation with 2 outs, up 2-0, full count, and a runner and runners at second and third. Pitch exactly to the glove of Moisa. She makes a beautiful put out to Enna to end the threat. And 2 hits, 2 runners left on base to end the second inning. And our score is still the Lady Hurricanes 0, the Lady Chargers 2.
Come down to G109.
I know you gonna dig this.
G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Competition blow back, feel the hurricane. He go hard, bleed black and teal. Hurricane. You hear them screaming and shouting, it's cause they know that we coming and can't do nothing about it. I'm saying we've been looking for a reason. It must be hurricane season.
Larshel Tuifal, the catcher, up to bat. One ball, one strike here. Bottom of the second. Beautiful contact made and ball caught by the third baseman, Grotto, only a freshman. That was a power shot by Tuifal, Larshel Tuifal. And up next will be Aleva Enna, first baseman, the junior. Ball one, Aleva Enna, older sister Sina, also a part of the Hurricane softball program. Ball high and inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Wonderful, beautiful pitch right there by Iriarte. I mean, that was right over the plate, right down Komomai Drive. Nice hit up the middle, right past the pitcher, and Aleva Ena with a single. A nice one hopper that went right past Iriarte. And up to bat now, Namahea Chun. Namahea Chun, the right fielder. She's going to be going to Kansas City, Missouri next year on Youth with a Mission to join her older sister, Nalea. One ball. Anna at first. High pop fly to the second baseman, and that's going to be the first of 2 outs. 2 outs. Nice play made there by Abigail Arabal, the second baseman. Up now number. It's tough to see the numbers because they all have such long hair, but this is our center fielder, Alexis Rochelle Ramel. Ramel, the senior, covers a lot of ground out there at center field. Nice solid hit by Ramel, looking to fall into the gap over the head of the center fielder, and coming all the way to third is Aleva Anna, and that's going to be a stand-up double by Alexis Rochelle Ramel, the senior center fielder, showing some pop on her bat. And up now for the Hurricanes, number 4, Carly Gabailo. Foul tip off of the backstop. Called strike inside pitch. Oh, a beautiful play, a heads-up play by the pitcher, Iriarte, who calmly makes the catch for the third out and ending the threat after 2 innings, 2 hits, 2 runners left on base, and 0 points scored, runs scored for the Hurricanes. And your score after 2 innings, Lady Chargers 2, Lady Hurricanes 0. Back to live action here. Top of the 3rd inning. Moisa still in the circle. Hernandez now at the plate for the Lady Chargers. A called strike 1. big opportunity here for Moisa. Nice job. That was right down Kapolei Parkway for a strike.
2 strikes.
2 strikes, 0 balls. High and outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Tiari Hernandez. Ball 2, high and outside. Moisa started off ahead. Now we're even up at 2-2. That's 3 consecutive balls by Moisa. We got a full count here with no outs. A big shot to center field. And Ramel doing a great job tracking that ball down. A power hit by Hernandez. And credit Ramel for running that down. She ran like a deer. And boy, that's the first out. And now coming up is Jewel Larson, infielder, senior, also plays catcher. Outside, high and outside, ball number 1. Oh, and a high pitch by Moisa into the backstop. 2 balls, 0 strikes. Beautiful pitch by Moisa. Moisa doing a great job thus far against this explosive Lady Chargers offense. Beautiful high pop fly right down the middle, and Liana, shortstop, makes the second out. Up to bat is Lainey Honma, the center fielder. Hit by pitch. Honma will take first. And now the pitcher, Josea Iriarte, our starting pitcher, a senior, comes to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on first. Stolen base attempt, and it is successful. It is safe. And again, the Chargers showing their ability to run the bases here. So great job, and Coach Bihick now coming out to talk to some of his players. Actually, he's going to be talking to the base umpire. Bihick is asking about the runners, and he's basically asking if they're leaving early. So Iriarte back into the batter's box. No balls, 1 strike. Moisa, beautiful pitch for a strike. High ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes, correction. 2 balls. 2-2, and Iriarte now looking to make things happen. It's going to be a ball 3. Full count for Iriarte here with 2 outs. Top of the third and a 2-run lead and a runner at second. Foul. Tipped off the right field line. Moisa with the distinctive red face mask. Hit to Ishikawa. Ishikawa regained the ball after it kind of got away from her for a second and then calmly and coolly
Pro City
shuffled it over.
There, Coach.
They are. Shuffle it over to Enna for the 3rd out. Correction, that was number 4, second baseman Carly Gabailo making the play at second base. Join us this week on the Hurricane Sports Network as we have exciting and fast-paced OIA action. Join us tomorrow at Saturday at 11. Baseball versus Lelehua. And then on May 4th at 3 p.m., softball versus Kapolei Charter. Correction, that is tomorrow, May 1st. I keep thinking there's 31 days in April and there's only 30.
May Day tomorrow.
Yeah. May already. It's so quickly. It's just happening right now.
Yeah.
What's this? Back to live action. Iriarte on the circle. A high pitch. Liana at the plate, and that's going to be a pop out, and that's made by the left fielder Drew Hashimoto for the 1st out. Liana making solid contact, and Hashimoto doing a great job, and 1 out now for the Lady Hurricanes, and up now is Puakea Milbourne. A nice sink ball for a strike. Foul tip off of the back of the backstop. Milbourne at the bat. 2 strikes here. Ball high and away. Ball number 2, again high and away, and Milbourne with a good eye. Count is 2-2 to Milbourne. High and inside, ball 3. Full count, 1 out. Nobody on for the Lady Hurricanes. Milbourne looking to make something happen here. Iriarte delivers a high ball for ball number 4, and Milbourne will be taking first base. We got 1 out, and the pitcher, Majesty Moisa, up to bat. Moisa with her red helmet, and she is batting left. Beautiful ball, a beautiful strike right there down the middle. And Moisa's grandfather was a former assistant coach here at Kapolei, Joe O'Brien. Wishing him well. Coach O'Brien, a good guy. He's a former auto body teacher here at Kapolei High School. Moisa, nice solid contact, but that's going to be popped high up and making the catch. Is it a catch? No, it's a foul. Nice attempt there by the third baseman, Grotto, only a freshman. Amazing. Great athlete. Beautiful, solid hit by Moisa right between shortstop and third base. And we got two runners on, one on first, one on second, and the power hitter, Moani Ioane, is up. We've seen her hit a triple, 2 triples in the last game.
Kapolei able to make a move, Coach.
This is an opportunity with just 1 out. Iriarte and Ioane with a high pop-up, and that's going to be out number 2. And Larshel Tuifao, the catcher, now up with 2 outs and an opportunity for the Hurricanes, and it's kind of going to fall on the shoulders of Tuifao here. And Pro City coach Obara is going to have a word with the base umpire. He seems to be a popular guy today with the coaches. They both came out and had a little chat with him. Again, our base umpire, Leroy Silva, does a great job, a veteran, knows the game well. And a shout out also to our home plate umpire, Ace Esau. High and inside for a ball. Ball number 2, as that one was right below the knees of Tuifao.
Kapolei needed to make a play, coach. 2 outs.
This is it right here. That's going to be ball number 3, and Iriarte trying to pitch around Tuifao, and they're not careful. They could load the bases here. And that's going to be ball number 4, and the bases are loaded. Courtesy runner for the catcher Tuifao is number 5, Jayla Mercado. And Aleva Ena now on deck in a big spot with 2 outs and
Bases
the bases loaded. What an opportunity. You know, she had a similar situation against Mililani the other night, and it was bottom of the 7th, bases loaded, and
Pressure's on.
She put that ball in play. It looked like it was going to go a possible grand slam. So here's another opportunity. Stoppage of play here while both coaches having a word with Ace Esau, our home plate umpire. And courtesy runner will not be number 5, Jayla Mercado, but it will be number 8, Jenna Kasuga. So they challenged the fact that Mercado had already come in as a courtesy runner, and so now Jenna Kasuga is in as the courtesy runner. But that doesn't change the fact we've got a full base situation, 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd, and a big situation for Aleva Ena. Aleva Ena. Ball 1 inside, kind of a changeup. Aleva Ena is a fastball hitter looking for a hard thrown ball. Nearly hit by pitch. That's going to be ball number 2, and a power hitter. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Exciting OIA softball. Hit by pitch, and that's going to score a run.
And still bases loaded.
And coming in is Milborn. Now we have a pinch hitting situation here. Eli Ishikawa is coming in, number 3. And we have a pitching change as well now. Coming in, number 11, Grace Kikuchi, just a sophomore. So we're going to give her some time to get warmed up here. And number 3, Ellie Ishikawa, coming in as a pinch hitter for Namahea Chun in this big spot again with the bases loaded, down 2-1 in this tight ball game. We got a close, good game brewing here, Lisi. Beautiful Friday afternoon here in Kapolei, in the second city. And again, a shout out to everyone who made this happen, to our principal, Wes Shinkawa, and our AD, Darren Camelo, and the guys on the ground, the technical team that make this happen. Rich Tanuvasa, Daryl, Madela, John Cronin, those guys do a great job, and they make us look good. And we're just excited and privileged to bring OIA Sports live streamed here. 20 years ago when I started coaching and teaching at Kapolei, I never dreamed that we would be able to do this. I mean, there was no such thing as YouTube in 2000. So we've come a long way.
Yep, bases loaded and 2 outs.
And here we go, big situation here. Ellie Ishikawa, bases loaded, 2 outs, down 2-1. That's a strike. A beautiful pitch. Her first pitch, Grace Kikuchi. Ellie Ishikawa, a swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes, pressure situation. You got to hand it to the sophomore Kikuchi. She's come in and done well. Foul tip. I mean, Kikuchi as a sophomore coming in a pressure situation. Your team up by 1, bases loaded, 2 outs. That's wide and high for ball number 2. Ball number 1. And it's a dribbler to the pitcher, and it's handled by Kikuchi, and that's going to be the 3rd out, retiring the side for the Hurricanes. 2 hits, 1 run, 3 runners left on base, and 1 run scored. And your score now, Lady Hurricanes 1, Lady Chargers 2.
Come down to G109.
I know you gonna dig this.
G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
Competition blow back, feel the hurricane. He go hard, bleed black and teal. Hurricane. You hear them screaming and shouting, it's cause they know that we coming and can't do nothing about it. I'm saying, we've been looking for a reason. It must be hurricane season.
Come down to G109 and check out our hurricane gear.
And we're back on the Hurricane Sports Network. Majesty Moisa in the circle. And number 17, Julia Oshiro, the right fielder, only a sophomore. And the count now 2 balls, no strikes. And ball 4. Oshiro takes first base. We have a pitching change. And Jersey Liana will be coming in the circle. Playing right field, moving to right field will be Majesty Moisa.
Kapolei making a quick adjustment here, Coach, with Liana coming in.
Yeah, Liana has been a starter, and she's also come in as a closer, so they're going to look for her to come in mid-game, top of the 4th, and try to settle things down here.
Shortstop to pitcher. Kapolei need to make some adjustments on a 2-1 game.
So the freshman Maya Grotto at the plate. Moane Ioane moves to 3rd. Majesty Moisa to right field, and Puakea Milborn at short. Called strike. High ball, attempted steal, and that's going to be out. Great play by Milborn. Great throw by Tui Foul. And that's going to be an out. And that's the first time we've seen Kapolei respond to the base stealing of the Chargers. Swing and a miss, and Grotto goes down swinging. Candice Bagay, the catcher, with 2 outs. Liana throwing some hard stuff here. That was beautiful. Right down Kalailoa Boulevard on that one for a strike. A powerful pitch by Liana. A great hit right past third base. That's going to be a base hit for Candice Bagay. Here we are, top of the order. Taryn Fujioka, the shortstop. Leadoff hitter. Trying to make something happen here. Fujioka bats left. Beautiful play by the third baseman, Moani Ioane, stabbing that ball mid-air for the third out. And that ends the threat, and your score still remains Lady Hurricanes 1, Lady Chargers 2.
Kapolei with some quick adjustments there, Coach.
I like the move of putting Liana in on the circle, just giving a different look, a different, as you said, an adjustment, giving Pearl City a different look, and great execution there by Moane Ioane at third base to end the threat. And we are back here, live action. In the circle is sophomore Grace Kikuchi. We saw her come in a big spot. Gave up a run on a walk, but otherwise did pretty good as a sophomore pitcher. Ramel, the leadoff hitter, top of the order here. The speedy center fielder. High and outside, ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes early on for Ramel. That's going to be a called strike. Change-up pitch by Kikuchi. Outside, that's going to be ball number 3. Ramel with a hit down to the second baseman who dribbles it, and that just gives the speedy Ramel just enough time to get past and get on the bag for a base hit. And Abigail Arabal, the second baseman, the spin on that ball is so difficult to field sometimes. Carly Gabailo is now the next batter. Gabailo looking for a bunt situation, and she executes it well, but let's see what they call here. And she's out at first, but a nice sacrifice bunt to advance Ramel to second. The tying run, Ramel is at second. So a great job there by Gabailo. And top of the lineup now, Jersey Liana, the pitcher. 1 out, the tying run at second. Beautiful ball
Oh, strike.
Down the middle for a strike by Kikuchi. Strike. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes, 1 out, no balls. Kikuchi ahead of the count here in the circle. High and away for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kikuchi, again, the sophomore, called upon to protect the lead. Foul tip. One ball, 2 strikes. Solid hit right down for a base hit. Nice job. And it's going to be a double.
Poor kid up to bat
for Liana. And only 1 out here, and shortstop Puakea Milbourne with an opportunity here to make something happen and perhaps get the Lady Hurricanes back into this, down 2-1. Called strike right down the middle. Got to hand it to Kikuchi. Her first pitch is a solid one. Milburn, we saw her play catcher, shortstop, very athletic. That's going to be another strike for Kikuchi. Milburn in a situation now where she may have to swing at this next pitch if it's close. And that's going to be a foul. A high pop up to Kikuchi for the second out. And now the pitcher, who also is playing right field this afternoon, Majesty Moisa, is up in a huge situation for the Lady Hurricanes, down 2-1 with 2 outs and a runner on third and a runner on second. Majesty Moisa, the left-hand hitter. And that's far and outside for a ball.
Moisa needed to make a play right here, Coach.
Oh, this is a big, big opportunity for Moisa. Foul. That was probably going to be a ball. Moisa swung at it. It's a good thing she made contact, but that was a foul tip, so it's going to be 1-1. 1-1 with 2 outs. That's going to be a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Moisa needs to make a play right here.
Majesty Moisa now under the gun here. A big situation, and she hits it. Foul. Great strategy here by the Chargers. You see the second baseman and the shortstop and the third baseman all between third and second with a huge gap between first and second base. And the strategy here is Kikuchi is pitching outside to a left-hand hitter, hoping that Majesty will hit it into the crowded infield. And that's going to be strike number 3. The strategy paid off. The outside pitch. Moisa chased the outside pitch for the 3rd out. And after 4 innings, in a nail-biter, Lady Chargers 2 and your hometown Lady Hurricanes 1. Coming back to live action now. Drew Hashimoto, the left fielder, at the plate. Beautiful hit by Hashimoto over the head of our shortstop, Milborn, for a base hit. Tiari Hernandez, the first baseman, is up. Pearl City sitting on a slim 2-1 lead, looking to expand that lead. Got a runner at first, no outs. Stolen base attempt, safe. Drew Hashimoto has been running them bases today, especially these Lady Chargers. These infielders are speedy. You got to always keep your one eye open. You got to make side eye when you're the catcher because they're going to take off and run. Here's a conference with Leroy Silva and Ace Isao. Strike called. Outside for a ball. Tiari Hernandez, the first baseman, looking to add to the 2-1 lead for the Lady Chargers. Liana with a beautiful pitch and contact made by Hernandez, and that's going to be out number 1. Beautiful catch made by Carly Gabailo, the second baseman. And number 10, Jewel Larson, is up. The senior utility player, can play catcher and infield. Beautiful curve ball by Liana for a strike. High pop fly to the shortstop Milborn, and that's going to be out number 2. Number 13, Laney Honma, the center fielder now, the left-handed hitter. Liana, low pitch, ball number 1. Swing and a miss for Honma. That ball gets away from the catcher, and advancing to third is Hashimoto. 2 outs. Hashimoto on third, looking to try to get home and double up the score here. Base down the first baseline. Aleva Enna handles it easily to end the Charger threat. 1 runner left on base for the Lady Chargers. Your score is still 2-1. Top of the 5th. Moani Ioane, the third baseman, at the plate. That time, foul. Gotta love the hustle. Ioane runs that down. Beautiful hit, a base hit right past Kikuchi. Moani Ioane with a leadoff singer, and now Larshel Tuifao, the catcher. This is the power hitters. So power hitters, Ioane, Tuifao, and high ball 1. Beautiful hit by Tuifao, and that's going to be a base hit single. Tuifao, great contact on the ball. And now we got a runner at first and second with no outs here in the bottom of the 5th, and the Hurricanes looking to make a move here, and
Kapolei coming together, coach.
they are. They're great, solid contact on the ball and doing a better job defending the aggressive base running of the Lady Chargers. And Aleva Enna number 16, another power hitter. Kikuchi facing her third in a row with no outs. Swing and a miss, strike one. Bunt attempt by Enna. Enna, swing and a miss, strike three. One out. Runner at first. Runner at second. And Eli Ishikawa now. The junior, number 3. Ishikawa. That's going to be a foul. Foul ball. High ball. Ball one. Count is 1-1. Great hit, but just foul. And Eli Ishikawa with her team down by 1. 1 out. And opportunities here with a runner on first and second. Tying run at second. Ishikawa with a foul. She has such a quick swing. I mean, her swing is very explosive. Ball high and outside. Two balls, 2 strikes. You can hear the airplane coming over. Another hit down the third baseline for a foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tense situation here for both teams. Kikuchi hits the pitcher, and it's going to be a full base now. Full base situation with 1 out. And our center fielder, senior Alexis Rochelle, goes by Lex. Her teammates call her Lex. Ramel, the speedy senior center fielder. And what an opportunity here with 1 out and the bases loaded.
Kapolei able to make a move here, coach.
This is their best opportunity thus far, only 1 out. A wild pitch, and it coming home safely is Moani Ioane. And we are tied up now. The wild pitch now by Kikuchi into the backstop, and you couldn't have drawn it up better for the Lady Hurricanes. Now the score is tied with 1 out. Bases not loaded anymore, but you scored a run from third, and you got a runner on second, a runner on third, and 1 out. High and outside. 1 ball. 2 balls. Wide and outside for the 3rd ball. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And we have a pitching change, but Jersey Leonard, number 15, coming in as a pinch hitter, but we're going to have a pitching change for Pearl City. And that's Josiah Iriarte, the pitcher, is going to re-enter the game. Now, she was the starting pitcher, had a 2-0 lead when she left, and Kikuchi came in, gave the Lady Chargers some quality innings, but now Josiah Iriarte coming back in here. Pitcher, infielder, the senior with her experience, being called upon here, Lise, to make something happen for the Lady Chargers.
Kapolei again with another big opportunity here, Coach, with 3 bases loaded. Still only 1 out.
Only 1 out.
Pinch hitting here.
Pinch hitting number 15, Jersey Leonard. Ball 1. High and inside to Jersey Leonard. We got a Jersey and a Jersey. Jersey Liana, the shortstop pitcher, and Jersey Leonard. Outside, ball number 2. And 1 out, bases loaded. 2 balls away from a walk that could be disastrous and could bring in a score. So very pressure situation for Iriarte. That is a low ball. It's going to be 3 balls.
With no outs.
No strikes. 1 out. Tie game. And the next ball would score a runner and give the Lady Hurricanes an advantage. But anything can happen here.
And there's a walk coming in.
That's going to be ball number 4. Leonard walks. And Larchelle Tuifau scores, and that's going to be the 3rd run. Pinch runner coming in for Leonard, and that's actually number 4, Carly Gabailo, the second base, re-entering. And Jersey Liana now coming in with 1 out. And the Lady Hurricanes now with the slim 1-run lead with the bases loaded. Strike. Josiah Iriarte called upon in the pinch. A high blooper, and that's going to be out number 2, and no one advances. Great job by the second baseman, Abigail Arabal. And that's the second out. Now we have 2 outs. And the shortstop at the plate, Puakea Milbourne. Ball.
So again, Kapolei with another, still have a possibility, Coach. 2 outs, so the pressure is on.
Yes, the pressure is on both the pitcher, can't afford a walk, and the hitter. Foul. We could feel a paint chip or rust from the fence fly right past us. That was a solid contact on the ball by Milbourne. Milbourne with a high foul ball that goes into the canal or in the roof and maybe on the roof and rolls into the canal.
Again, Milbourne under pressure with 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Pua Milbourne, bases loaded. Milbourne with a high pop fly to left field, and that's going to be caught for the 3rd out by Drew Hashimoto. And at the end of
the
5th, we have 3 hits, 3 runners left on base, and 2 runs scored for the Hurricanes as they take the lead 3-2 over the Lady Chargers. Iriarte, the pitcher who was called upon to come in to start the game and hopefully finish it for the Lady Chargers, now up to bat. Chargers 3-2 deficit. Strike by Liana. Power pitch. Outside. Ball 1. High and outside, ball 2 for Liana. Nearly hit by the pitch was Iriarte. High and over the head of Tuifao. Iriarte walks and is now on first base.
You got Oshiro up.
Julia Oshiro, the right fielder, with a bunt situation, and that is foul. Called strike. Beautiful changeup. Beautiful pitch for the first out. Strikeout by Liana.
We have Grotto.
And the freshman, Maya Grotto. Grotto with a bunt. And a heads-up play by Liana, charging from the circle, picking that up, tossing it beautifully to Enna for the second out. Up to bat now, number 17, Julia Oshiro, the right fielder. That is a correction. That is number 27, Candice Bagay, catcher and infielder, the junior. Called strike. Coach's timeout here as he has a word with Bagay. Was that a check swing? Yep. That was a full swing, and that's out. And that ends the threat for the Chargers, who leave one runner on. And it's going to be the third out. Score still remains 3-2. Majesty Moisa at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Called strike. Moisa with a big swing. Foul. Moisa, solid contact, high pop fly. And that's going to be the first out. Great job there by the shortstop, Darren Fujioka, tracking that ball down. And up to bat now, number 20, Moani Ioane, the sophomore. High and outside for a ball. Solid contact, high into left field. And on making that catch, Drew Hashimoto has 2 outs. Ioane really pasting the ball. Just probably need about 10 more feet. And up to bat here is Larshel Tuifao, the catcher, with 2 outs. Hurricanes clinging to a slim 1-run lead. Beautiful pitch by Iriarte. Right down Ka'ahumanu Street. Wide ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tuifao, towering shot over the backstop into the canal. Tuifao looking like she's going to bunt, and that is almost down the third baseline, but just foul. Iriarte doing a lot of work here, trying to finish. Tuifao with a hammer shot, but foul to the left side. That almost went to the football bleachers. High and outside for a ball. Count 2-2. Tuifao showing bunt. And she knocks one deep, and a beautiful one-handed catch by Drew Hashimoto ends the side. Hashimoto doing yeoman's work at left field today. That ends the thread, and as we head to the bottom of the sixth, as we head to the top of the seventh, last inning of today's ball game, with the Hurricanes up 3-2. As we head to the final inning here, this is last opportunity for the Lady Chargers. Fujioka at the plate, shortstop. Ball one. Solid hit. Base hit into center field. Drew Hashimoto is up. The left fielder, she's been making some spectacular catches in left. The senior left-hand hitter, Hashimoto. Fujioka looking to steal a base here. Pearl City looking to advance their runners here in this situation.
Chargers look quick on their feet there.
Oh, they're looking for an opportunity. They've already stolen 3 bases today actually, heading into the evening. Called strike for Hashimoto. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Top of the 7th. Runner at first. Senior Hashimoto at the plate. Hashimoto with a bunt. Great play by the catcher, Tui foul. Tiari Hernandez, the first baseman, up to bat now. A tying run at second. A high pop fly that goes foul. And Hernandez with some pop and power.
Good hustle with the 3 girls there on the back on the right side.
Zero balls, 1 strike. Liana in the circle. A nice hit, and it gets by the second baseman. And that's going to be a base hit. It's actually going to be called an error. We got one out with runners on the corners.
We got Larson
And up to bat now is Jewel Larson. Jewel Larson, the senior. A lot of experience, a good hitter.
Pearl City making it look making the move.
Yeah, they're turning this nail biter into a nerve-wracking experience here. If you are a fan of either team now, coming down to the wire here. Drew Larson at the plate. Liana in the circle. That's a strike. Bunt attempt by Larson goes foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good job by Tui Foul protecting the plate here.
What a way to hustle.
Nice contact made down the third base line, and it's going to be out number 2. Wow, great play by Moane Ioane to Aleva Ena with the stretch catch on the first base bag. What a great play there for the Hurricanes. 2 outs. Top of the 7th, clinging to a 1-run score. This is it, gang. Laney Honma, the left-handed hitter, the center fielder, only a junior. And it's going to be up to Laney Honma or Jersey Liana. High and foul. We could fill a whole bucket with all of the balls we've lost today. Laney Honma, the center fielder, in a stare down with Jersey Liana with the game on the line. That's high and ball. It's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's a hit, and it is going to be safe at first, and a runner scores, and now we are tied up at 3. That was a long throw. Milbourne does a great job trapping that base hit. But a long throw, not in time, as the speedy Honma was able to make it to the first base bag ahead of the throw.
We got Iriarte up here, Coach.
And Iriarte now looking to see if she can give the Lady Chargers the lead. We are tied at 3, and because of COVID-19 rules, there will be no extra innings. So if the game ends in a 3-3 tie, it will end in a 3-3 tie. Great clutch hitting by Honma. Liana and Honma steals second.
Foul ball.
Oh, it's going to be foul. Foul tip. No stolen base. Hernandez, the winning run at third. Hernandez represents that winning run at third, and we got 2 strikes.
And no balls.
No balls, 2 outs. Ball. We got a full count. No, check. We got a 1 ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. Liana in the circle.
First and third.
Runners at the corner. And that's going to be ball number 2. Iriarte wide, ball number 3. We have a full count. We have 2 outs with a tie score. Runners at the corner. And pitcher versus pitcher right here. Jersey Liana versus Iriarte. Iriarte with a base, a ball, and that's going to score a run. Shortstop Milbourne.
We got an error there.
Milbourne called an error there. That's going to be a score. Four to 3 now, with Lady Hurricanes down 3-2, able to rally for 2 scores here in the 7th.
Looks like we're going to have Hayden Yamaguchi coming in.
Hayden Yamaguchi coming in as a pinch hitter for Julia Oshiro. Hayden Yamaguchi, only a sophomore.
Runners on first and second.
Liana with a fastball, but an inside pitch ball. The 1 ball, no strikes. Foul off the backstop by Yamaguchi. Count 1-1. Liana in the circle. Trying to end this threat here. A nice solid hit by Yamaguchi. And it's caught for the 3rd out by Moisa in right field. That ends the threat with 2 runners left on base, but not before the Lady Chargers did some damage. 3 hits, 2 runs scored, and they have taken the lead now 4-3 heading into the bottom of the 7th.
Hurricanes need to make a move now.
This is their opportunity here. Last chance.
And just a shout out for all of our senior parents out there. Please go ahead and check out our website at kapoleihigh.org for more information on graduation. We have an informational video up online and also on our YouTube channel, Kapolei High TV, for more information on our graduation, which is coming up, Coach, on May 21st. Graduation here at the Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex over in our stadium.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be, we're going to have some COVID restrictions.
Yes.
In place, but I'm so excited for the seniors to actually have an on-campus graduation, an event that was canceled because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But so I'm just
Little
so
in
happy.
person with them and two special guests with them on the field.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Maybe we can live stream that.
Yeah, we will.
Oh,
Be on
perfect.
Kapolei High TV.
Oh, that would
Tune
be
in.
awesome. That'd be great for the. If you're not one of the two that can get in, you can watch the graduation ceremony live streamed on Kapolei High TV.
There it is. There's our shot right there. All right, back with some live action here, Coach.
11 Anna, bottom of the 7th, with an opportunity here.
Kapolei need to make a move.
Foul over the backstop. 0-1. That's going to be a ball. Check swing. Aleva Anna with a towering shot to left field, and steady Drew Hashimoto, who's just been on fire at left field. She's just been bagging everything that pops her way, and that's going to be one out. Alexis Rochelle Ramelb at the plate.
Oh, this is Ellie Ishikawa up here at the bat, Coach. Sorry.
Correction, Ellie Ishikawa at the plate. Foul. It's so hard to see their numbers because they all have long hair, and it goes straight down the middle of their back and covers the numbers.
1-1.
Called ball. And Ishikawa looking for a rallying point here for the Lady Hurricanes. Uriarte with a high inside pitch for a ball. Three balls, one strike. Ishikawa.
Well,
foul tip by Ishikawa.
Good thing I'm wearing a mask there. Would have been an oucher.
That's why they wear those shoulder pads. When I first saw a softball game, I started walking to the field and I thought, wow, that umpire is pretty buffed. And I came up
padded up
there.
there.
He had shoulder pads on. Ooh, hit by pitch right in the small of the back or elbow. Ishikawa takes first base. Ishikawa now there's one out, and Ishikawa represents the tying run.
We've got Ramel up here, number 1.
And now we have Ramel. They look so similar in stature and hairstyle. They both have white shoes, white helmets. Ace Esau having a conversation with the Pearl City coaching staff.
Making some adjustments, maybe, coach.
Timeout here for Pearl City, talking to their pitcher, looking at a possible pitching replacement here for the Chargers.
Little switcheroo.
And remember, Iriarte was switched out once already when she started the game and Kikuchi came in.
Looks like she's staying in.
Coaches thought better of it, and they're going to leave her in here in this clutch situation. Iriarte, the senior, they're going to bank on her experience. Ramel with a high foul down the left field baseline. Wide ball, 1. Chopping attempt by Ramel goes foul. 1 out. Runner on first, left-handed hitter Ramel in the batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still a runner on first.
High and outside, ball number 3. And we have a full count. The senior Ramel versus the senior Iriarte battling out here. A solid hit over the second baseman's glove. And that's going to be a base hit for Ramel.
Wow.
Ramel representing the winning run now at first base. And now with 1 out, the Lady Chargers clinging to a 1-run lead, 4-3 at the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. And Jersey Leonard now enters the game for number 4, Carly Gabailo, as a pinch hitter. And things are getting pretty interesting here. Things are getting pretty hairy for both teams now with this
Kapolei making their
lead.
adjustments here.
Jersey Leonard. Beautiful strike by Iriarte.
Kapolei with some opportunities.
2 runners on. Jersey Leonard high and on the dugout roof.
There goes another one.
Foul.
Two strikes, no balls.
High and away for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jersey Leonard. Iriarte. Beautiful pitch, a high pitch caught by the center fielder for the second out. And it all comes down possibly to this. Jersey Liana, number 12. Pitcher versus pitcher. Now this is a replay of the last inning when Jersey Liana was up against Iriarte. Iriarte came through with a beautiful RBI single to give the Lady Chargers the lead, and Liana looking to do it back to her now. Gotta love this pitcher-on-pitcher duel here. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Called strike outside.
1-1.
1-1. Ball gets away. Runners advance.
Good play. Some possibilities here, Coach.
Kapolei looks to be in business here. If Jersey Liana can get a base hit. We got runners at third and second because of the wild pitch.
2-1.
Jersey Liana in a big spot here for the Lady Hurricanes. Jersey Liana with a high pop-up, and who else but Drew Hashimoto at left field
And that's
getting it done, and that's the game. A hard-fought and tight game, and the Lady Chargers come out on top 4-3.
Wow, what an amazing game, Coach. You know, Pro City and Kapolei really coming out and doing what they need to do. But Chargers just a little on top. And, you know, they literally arrived here early, Coach. They scored early, and they also finished the 7th inning with a 2-base run and coming in on a 4-3.
Yeah, you know, you got to love the back and forth. And I think for me, the MVP for the most valuable player for Pearl City, I'd have to say it's between 2 people. I would have to say that Iriarte did such a great job as a pitcher coming in the beginning to start the game, and then she ended up coming in to close the game. She also had some timely hits, but I'd also like to give a shout out to Drew Hashimoto in left
playing
field.
the left field, man.
She was automatic. Yeah, she did an amazing job for the Lady Chargers. For the Lady Hurricanes, well, there was a bunch of great performances. I think Jersey Liana did a great job in the circle, no doubt about it. We had some power hitting by Moani Ioane and by Aleva Ena. So I think the hitters were really good. I just think, I just think they played well as a team. The Lady Hurricanes did.
I think it was a big coming in on the bottom of the 5th. The Lady Hurricanes really found their stride, coming in on 2 base runs there and making that score. But, you know, the Hurricanes really did a great job tonight, really hustled. The girls really played well on both teams, you know, and big congrats to the Pearl City Chargers for a 4-3 win.
No doubt about it. And just so proud of these young players. They just love the game. They come out and they work hard and they do all the little details. They make sure they get their grades in school, and you just gotta love it. The coaches put in so much time, and you know, I tell you what, one team has to win, and you know,
exactly.
For the Lady Hurricanes, it was a tough loss, but they fought hard.
They sure did.
You know, we have more OIA action coming up tomorrow at 11 a.m. here at Alvin Nagasako Sports Complex. We have baseball. The Lelehua Mighty Mules come to town to take on our varsity baseball, Kapolei Hurricanes. That's going to be fun. And later on, we're going to be back here on May 4th for softball as we take on our crosstown rivals, Kapolei Charter, the Evas.
The Evas, yes.
And that's going to be fun. So join us here tomorrow and next week and all through May on the on the Hurricane Sports Network, HSN, here in Hawaii. And we just want to give a shout out to the wonderful job done by everybody involved here. And again, we thank you. And for Lisiate Heimuli, I'm Darren Hernandez, and we'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. for OIA Baseball. Aloha.
Aloha.
The Hurricane Sports Network presents exciting OIA softball. Join us online on Friday, April 30th at 3 p.m. as your hometown Kapolei Lady Hurricanes